What is going on? Okay. Had me shocked for a minute. What is going on? Okay, I think we are ready to go, guys. I apologize for the inconvenience this morning, and I think I am all set at this time. I'm ready now. Okay. Hi, thank you so much. First of all, I appreciate you for being here with me. My name is Babs Alexander, and I want to welcome you again to a lovely show. Today is another expiring episode of Chats with Babs. And I am Babs, your international vocal coach, and I am here to help you go to source for all things empowerment and finding your voice both on and off stage. So today, guys, I am super excited because I have an episode that I think that will help so many people. So stick around and stay tuned for another episode of Chats with Babs. And today, we're going to be talking about beginner to Broadway Pro Tools for actors on how can I start my career today? And that's it. All right. I'm trying to try some new stuff. Listen, I get it. The journey from beginning dreaming of the stage to a Broadway sensation can feel so daunting. It just seems like, oh my God, is this really happening? Can I really make it happen? What is it that I can do to help get myself where I need to be? Listen, so today I'm going to unpack some secrets of the trade in today's episode. And it's all about getting up, launching your career, and saying goodbye to waiting. I really want you guys to understand what we are talking about today. Because if you can understand what I'm saying and add yourself into this program, I believe that you will be so happy that you got started. Why are you sitting around waiting? Who are you waiting for? Oh, I get it. You're waiting to get out of school, right? Is that it? You're in high school, you are in elementary school, you are in college, you are waiting to get out of school. Or actually, you're a grown up, been wanting to perform all this time and still feel like I'm stuck in this job. I can't do anything. I can't go anywhere. I got to make a living. I got kids. I get it. And let me tell you something. There is a way to cultivate yourself to be able to get on the stage while making a living. And if you haven't gotten my book, Beginner to Broadway, of which I done left on the other side, but I'll get up in a minute and get it for you. But if you haven't gotten my book, then you might want to do so. But today I'm going to talk to you some tips and tricks on how you can get your career started. All right. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right. The first thing I want you to know is number one, we're going to talk about building your skills so you can be able to have a career. If you have not built your skills, then how do you expect something to happen? I'll never forget. I've heard people say this over and over again. One day, I'm going to be a professional basketball player. I'll take it, bring it close to home. My little niece, Vivica, I was speaking to her a week or two ago, and I got to call her today just because I'm thinking about it. I said, Vivica, what are you doing? What is your plans? You are now in junior high school. What are your plans and what do you plan on doing? And where your mind headed to what you want to do and succeed while in middle school? She said, I'm going to try for the basketball team. I said, oh, really? I said, you think you're going to make another team? She's like, yes. Now, I don't know if Vivica is thinking that just because she decided to want to try out for the basketball team, that just because she had this great desire, that she was going to magically get these 2-pointer, 3-pointer skills, and they were going to be so perfected just because she had a thought. That's not how it works, guys. That is not how it works. I really, really need you to take some time and invest in what you want to do. Please don't get up with some great brainful idea of something you want to do and you never even take the time to learn to do it. You could be many things, but if you don't start working on what you want, you will never get there. That's the whole purpose of going to school, to learn your craft so you can graduate to become something. That's the purpose of college, to specifically get into whatever the craft is or whatever the trade school or whatever the art school. It doesn't matter. What I'm trying to get you to understand is the principles that I'm giving you at this time is you must have something to cultivate. You must be practicing something. Go get help in something. Become great at something. You have to have skills to do something with. Now, if this is your first time, say for instance, you're a closet singer. And if you are a closet singer, I think the first thing that you need to do is to actually come out of the closet. Come out. I need you to open your mouth and start singing, whether it's in the bathroom, because now you're out the closet, so now you're in the house. And let somebody else hear you. Maybe you don't want to hear, it's hard to sing or do anything in front of somebody that actually knows you, because they seem to be tough on you, or they might not even appreciate or even believe that you're serious because they know you so well, so they don't really know what you really want to do. So I'm saying, go to somebody else, go even to a stranger. Let me sing to you, or let me do this for you, or do something of what your skill is so you can understand how to start getting it out. It has to come out of you first. Do it enough times to enough people that you, even within yourself, say, hey, I might have a little something here. Ask for their honest feedback. This way you can be able to do something. Go to a local community center. They have programs. I know for Arts and CT, which is a company that I founded, a nonprofit, we provide arts programs for community centers and libraries and schools that offer free programming so you can get started. Oh my goodness, did she say free programming? I'm telling you, That whether you have money or not, there is a way to get on a stage so you can become that productive financing person for yourself so your gift can make money for you. I'm telling you what to do. I need you to understand these skills so you can do that. After you've already gone out and you started working on your skills, I now need you to understand to use your community resources so you can amplify the skills that you have just come out of the closet with. So find your community centers, find your libraries or schools that offer you this free and low cost, affordable programs, whether it's acting or singing. And, I'm on the performance realm, but just think about it. Anything that you want to do. You want to be the mad scientist, then go and make sure that you find programs for that. There are many, many communities that offer programs aimed to nurturing your talent. The next thing, I want you to start looking for online resources. Oh my goodness, the world is free, y'all. We free. This is the first time in history where you literally do not have to be in the same state as somebody else so you can really be seen. I need to get to Oprah. I need to get to Tyler. You need to open your mouth. You need to get on a camera and you need to show somebody the talent that you have on the inside of you. Those days are over. You have a computer. You have a cell phone. Use your thing. Listen, cut on the camera and just let it work. Let it work. Open your mouth. Let somebody hear you. But again, wait a minute. I want to show you something. I saw something and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it as fast as I want to right now. I want to say that a child's name is Robin. Hold on a minute because I'm going to try to find it real quick because okay. The child's name is Rosie. I don't know, Rosie, if you're watching this, make sure you leave comments below. But the child's name was Rosie. This young lady, she looked like she's about 9 or 10 years old, but you can tell she is serious about acting. I decided to just go through her page. You see her on TikTok practicing acting all the time. She's not just doing one role. She's doing multiple roles. She's showing her transition. She's showing her how she can be able to do something. Listen, did you know you can become TikTok famous? And TikTok famous can put you in front of all kind of other people. The manager will start calling you. The talent agent will start calling you. The casting directors will say, man, this person really does have talent. They're not just on Backstage or Actors Equity or Actors Access and all those other things. There are other places. You can't afford to get on something, don't worry. No need. Get on this computer. Get on your phone. Create yourself a YouTube page. Create yourself an Instagram. Whatever it is, be consistent. Have discipline. And Lord, I am the first one to tell you I am not a professional at doing that, yet I am working on it every day. And that's the best part about being human and wanting to be a professional and transitioning into being a professional. You are working on it every day. It is a practice. What are doctors doing? Practicing. The more they practice on you, the better they become at their skill. It is a practice. Practice, people. Practice. Okay? After you, oh my gosh, which leads me to the next one. It says practice regularly. The more you get on the camera, the more you practice. Please don't get on the camera without practicing. Don't do that. Unless you just got this natural, innate, improvisational talent. Practice. When you stand in front of this camera, as I am right now, there are many people watching you. And as they are watching you, they're looking at your skills, your talents, and your ability. They're checking to see if you really are practicing the game that you say that you really want to do. During COVID was the best time of our lives. I know it was a fun. You felt like I was a caged animal. It was the first time we had to sit down to read. We had the time to cultivate our talents. I believe it was the first time I ever slept that much in my whole life. I couldn't go anywhere. So I had to sit down and use my brains, my talents, my gifts, my mouth. I was driving the house crazy because at that time I was living in New York City. I had to sing, but my house was built with actors and voiceover specialists, so couldn't help but just use your talents in there. It was bellowing inside the apartment. So amazing. I want you to next get around something that motivates you. Oh, girl, quit playing. Oh, girl, you'll never be nothing. Not. Get away from those people. Get away from those people. Number 3, surround yourself around the people who are doing what you want to do. Go volunteer and get with them. Do your community service. Get like them. Be with them. Work with them. Learn them. Learn the skill. Learn the talent. Soak up as much as you can. I'm doing this for free. No, baby. All you're doing is investing in yourself. You're investing in yourself. You are somebody great. I want you to know that. Greatness is on the inside of you. And until you start to open your mouth, I don't care, Jesus. Listen at this. There are times where you are not going to believe in yourself sometimes. Sometimes it gets like, oh, I can't. I don't know how to do this. This is just not going well. I'm not feeling it today. Nobody even cares about what I'm doing. Who did God give the gift to? Did he give it to your mother? She may have passed it on to you. What you going to do with the gift? Who did he give? Did he give to your best friend? Did he give it to your church? Did he give it to your school? Did he give it to your job? He gave you the gift. What are you going to do with the gift? I got to wait. What you waiting on? Do you know? Because I have performing arts centers and I work in the arts industry. Do you know how many casting calls come across our desk? Babs, we need an Italian boy age 9. We need a Hispanic girl, teenager. However, if I go and look into the scope of the Performing Arts Center and I don't see people that's really serious or cultivating their craft, I don't send them out. I don't. I need you to understand that when you get out there and whatever you're doing, whether it's free or not, please don't take it as a free game. If you don't start taking your stuff serious, you hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Be serious about what it is that you want to do. Be serious about where you want to go in your career. Be serious about learning your music. Guys, understand there's a time and place for everything. Although I am an actress and a singer, performer, there's a time for me to do that. And right now, I'm an educator. I'm a motivator. I'm an empowerer. That's where I am right now. And I'm taking my gifts and my talents to come directly to you and say, listen, get up and get moving. I had a whole game plan, man. I was like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to college because my mama said I can't go and be no Broadway star yet until I make sure I have something. And I appreciate that. Your parents are there to guide you if you are a child watching this. They tell you different things because they want to make sure that you are successful. My mother said, I don't want you to be a starving artist. So if you starve, it's going to be because you want to, not because you need to, because teachers are ever present all over the world. The world. So I was like, that's a smart idea, Mom. That's a smart idea. So as I was teaching, I realized, man, I can't really perform as much. So I'll just substitute a little bit. This way, I could teach a little bit and I could jump out of the classroom and I can perform all the time or do whatever else, which was of the greater good for our mindset in communities. So I'm telling you, create your path, work your vision, be disciplined. And in 2024, I'm going to work hard on that discipline and focus. Discipline and focus. 18 minutes a day, compounded daily, is transformation and change in your life. Discipline and focus. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Babs Alexander. I am your international motivational vocal coach. I am here to empower you, help you to find your voice, both on stage and off stage. If this information that I have given you on how you can launch your career today has helped you, please put a like. Make sure you leave a comment down below. I want to know, here's your action plan. What is it that you're going to do that's going to help you grow? What is it? What is it that you're going to do that's going to help you grow and be able to flow and do what you need to do so you can be the transformation in this life? Hold on, I'm gonna get my book. Hold on. I'm back. Sorry about that. Y'all excited. So listen, if you have not had a chance to get Beginner to Broadway, this is the how-to guide for aspiring actors. I would love for you to be able to take the time to read this book, because now listen, in this book is my joy, because as a beginning actor, I just jumped out there. I did. I didn't jump out there early because I told you my mother made me go to college, right? So I had to jump out there. I think I was like, what time? How old was I when I made it here? 20 something. That's what we're going to say it, 20 something. And I had finally listen, I was so new. I didn't know what to do. I went and took me a headshot. How did I do this? I did this with a phone, but it was the old school phones. Y'all remember the old school phones? I did. I didn't know that you wasn't supposed to put no lip liners and all of that on there. I didn't know. But what I did was I went and took me a photo shoot of my own self in the hallway of my school. And at that time, I think I was teaching at Job Corps. Listen, you see how glossy it is? It's not supposed to be glossy. I didn't know that. I didn't know all of it. They supposed to have a matte finish. I didn't know none of that. But see, you know, now new school, everything digital. You can send stuff over digital. But still, you need to have your tools of your trade, your book. And I'll be talking more about this stuff as we come through. And listen, oh my gosh. All right, that's all this. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later. But I want you to make sure you get your book. Go to Amazon. I've noticed that Barnes and Noble so far has put it up on the ebook if you want to do it there. But I also noticed that it'll be coming out there, and Google Books should also be having it. Okay. So I know for a fact it's over at Amazon because that's where we got all our books from. So make sure that you have it. All right. I am getting ready to do a tour for a book signing for my book. I'm really super excited about that. If you are wanting me to come to your state, town, or country, because you know me, a sister travels. All right. So if you want me to come please let me know. Make sure that you email my team, info@internationalvocalcoach.com, and come. All right. Listen, if you haven't gotten your book, you can go to beginner2broadway.com. That is beginner2broadway, T-O, Broadway.com. All right. I look forward to seeing you guys again. Thank you so much for joining me on Chats with Babs. This has been Babs Alexander, your international motivator.